mixing up some meat juice. It's what we love to do. Every Wednesday night we come together, me and you. Benny, Bill, Liam, Tim and Glam too. We're the DIY crew. Got my flavors, peachy, pidgey, and more. Time to mix and match and explore. Filling up our tanks we made before. Clouds of fruit and cream we will pour. Shake it up, stir it around. Best of liquors will be found.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night and it's time to talk a little bit of mixing. I might not be able to talk because I am full of cold, so I'm feeling a little bit poorly tonight. So you just have to bear with me. So I'm not going to scream, not going to shout. I'm going to probably fall asleep because I've been on day and night things, so you might find me here in about 10 minutes like that. But at the moment, I'm okay. So you got on tonight, you got myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got our own mixing maestro, which is Tim, advocate for liberty. We've got the green goddess of mixing, which is Lady Liberty. We have no Graham, because unfortunately he's lost going to the post box. So hopefully he'll return at some point. If someone could if you're in Liverpool, if you could guide him back from the post box, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But at the moment, he's a bit lost out there, so just guide him. If you see him, I think it's the homebrew that he's been on, because he's now took up homebrew mixing. So yeah, he may be like a tramp on the street just outside. So just take him home for us and point him in the right direction. That'd be fantastic. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you are in Twat chat, just swap it over to whatever it is on your mobile device, whether it's live chat, which is all chat, or whatever it is that keeps you up with people typing in. You can see what they're saying. Also, if you are new to this channel, do put any question in the box. We will get to it. Any question you want is not a silly question. If you are new to mixing, if you want to ask anything, just put it in. If there's a recipe that you are needing to know about and you need a little hand with it, then just put it into the chat and we will read it out. And that is it. Thank you. Public service announcement done. Can I get everybody back up now? Right. Can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me? Is anybody... Tim's asleep, I think. Right. Pop out chat. Do you want to take away chat then, Liam?
Yep. In chat tonight, we have Christopher Earl, Ian Thomas, Lady Liberty, Dusty Country Road, the 60-watt guy, Teapot, Tetley, Stephen Devressier. I've probably completely mangled your surname. If so, apologies. Connor Smith, the Vaping Snowman, Anthony Hart, Jack Stephen, John Vaping Joker, Nevans, Rocky Tooney. It was going well, and I've lost it again, Benny. I've lost it.
Oh, he's lost it.
Steambugs, Vapor Bunny, and Ben M. There's always a pause after Ben M just for that. And Fiddy. We also have another vape channel.
Get him. All right, mate.
Connor Smith. And I believe that Christopher Earl. I believe that might be everybody.
Ooh, welcome, one and all. So yeah, like I say, apparently they've just said that Graham's out in his Fisher Price toy in his car, trying to get back. Wheels have come off. And Tim, yes, there's a special on the Mankini. It only comes in one size, and that's extra small for an action man. So has anybody been working on anything out there? Have you been playing around with any mixes? Have you been doing anything? Have you been, if you're new to it, how have you been finding it? If it is your first time doing a little bit of mixing, how have you found it? You found it easy? Found it hard? You found it stressful? Just let us know, and we might be able to ease your pain. Right, so what we'll do is we will go around and see what everybody's vaping on. We will start for Lady Libby. What are you vaping on?
I've got my cross with the caramel marshmallow banana custard, all VSO, except for the custard, just to be mean. The Thelma Crest with the Goon, and that has the maple pecan milkshake that I made for last night's show. And then I have the Gress with the recoil on it, and that has the Silent Night, which is a chocolate caramel peanut milkshake. It almost tastes like a Snickers ice cream bar. That's pretty good. And I'll pass it to Liam.
Okay, I am on the Steam Crave Hadron Pro 250C with the Steam Crave Aromizer on top, and in that I have got some of my banana custard with a little bit of honeycomb, just for that extra toffee sweetness.
Very nice.
And I will pass it over to Tim.
Did you add that honeycomb recently, just this last time you mixed it?
Yeah, when I was doing some mixing last week, when I mixed up that peach custard, which all 250ml has gone now. So when I mixed that up, I took my Nana's in custody recipe and just dropped a little bit of Vape Train honeycomb in there.
Yeah, I like that addition. That's why I was wondering if you just this time I want to do something a little different thing. I like that. And you can do that too. And remember, you can always just change stuff up a little bit if you get a little bored. So I got the Thelma with the Hadley on top, and in that I'm vaping that Mocha Arancia cocoa I made. And then I've got the Cthulhu with the White Devil and Cthulhu with the Atom Bridge in it. And in that I got that vanilla eggnog that I made. And actually that one tastes... No, that's not the vanilla eggnog in that one, is it? That's the one I was sitting. No, it's the... It is vanilla eggnog the testing one, which is actually more eggnog than the other one. And then key lime cheesecake in the Geek Vape E100i. And then I got the Ethos. And that's got the Pulse Bridge in it, whatever that's called, I forget again. And then that, I don't know what it is. I've been trying to figure it out. It's a caramel something. It tastes really good. But I don't remember what it was because I know I put the last of it in here. I can't remember which one. One of the last caramels I made. And then with that, I'll pen it past Benny.
Thank you very much. So I'm on the Gua with the trilogy on top. Inside that, I've got some cats from a random company I've not even heard of from France. I'm also on the Jackaroo Mini Jackaroo Pod. And inside that, I've got some of this last bit. It's coming up. I've nearly done it all now. 200ml, which is the Tutti Frutti Black Kush. I'm also on the Cubics with the box with the Cubics inside with some Macazar Y4, and that's me. Like I say, I'm struggling, guys. So, what we got? Ben M's found a random bargain bucket. GVZ100C kit for £13. Shipping is a shitter. Well, if you get it cheaper than what it should have been, then it's not a shitter, is it? Peapod said he was working on something, but it's a discontinued thing. Where was it?
Yeah,
the special says I'm trying to replicate a discontinued.
Yeah. Replication is always very, very hard, and even more so when you got that added pressure of the flavour has been discontinued and it might be your last bottle or your last 10ml.
Yes.
Yeah.
just get the flavour profile in your head. If you can sort of say what brand it is and that lot, we might be able to help you out. Like, do you know what I mean? But what you've got to remember as well is it's not going to be exactly the same because some of them have flavours mixed by flavour houses that it's predominantly their flavour. So you're not going to get it with the flavours that we use because it's not a one single flavour. It's been mixed in a flavour house. So it's been chemically made for them. So that's what you've got to remember as well.
Rocky is on a very unusual profile for him.
I did notice that.
Milk and honey coffee. Very, very unusual, Rocky. Never known you to make milk and honey.
I thought for sure Rocky would be like on this whole like, you know, thumbprint cookie kick right now.
So because it is coming up to Christmas, I thought we'd do Christmas desserts. So that's why, please sir, can I have some more? Because I say this every year that no one's ever done a Black Forest Gateau. I love Black Forest Gateau at Christmas with cream.
Maybe if I had any idea what that was.
It's a cake with cream with cherries and shit like that on it. It's like a chocolatey sponge cake. It's not even a sponge cake, is it? I don't know. It's hard to explain a gateau if you've never had one.
Well, I've spent all of my money on fishing gear lately, so my Christmas pudding this year is going to be one of those cheap chocolate mousses. One of those cheap chocolate mousses from Aldi.
Hey, there's not wrong with that. You get that melting one.
Beans on toast. I might put a little bit of turkey powder or something in.
Yeah, some turkey granules. Just sprinkle a little bit of Bistoke turkey granules. Dribble over the top.
So he's going to rename his son Timmy just so Timmy can,
give him a crutch. Give him a crutch so he can hobble down the street.
Rename him Timmy. That's Liam next week.
Profiteroles. Yeah, there's an hard one. Is that like say it's getting that shoes pastry? That's the hardest bit.
Yeah, it's the same with the Black Forest Gateau. The actual cake part might not be too bad with like the flavour. Is it the chocolate Deutsch? And we got some really good whipped creams now, so
yeah,
they'll work quite well. It's the actual Black Forest fruits that are the pain.
Yes.
They're the massive pain in the ass. Plus, getting them to stand out as well.
Yeah, because you've got to have that chocolate and you've got to have that cherry sort of candy, really candy cherry on it, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's a cherry that isn't medicinal, and when you start pushing the cherries up to actually stand out a little bit from that cake, that's
because it's not. It's just like a glacier cherry, isn't it? Do you know? But like it's really straight. If you haven't had Black Forest Gateau, it's a different sort of taste with the cherry on it. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I like it. Stephen, you all right? Greedy, you all right, mate? Right. People says I got that. I get that. I would like to know if anyone can recommend a sorbet. It's not a full in sherbet, and there's just a little fizz. Tried vape chain sorbet, but chemically so far. Are we on about? So whereabouts are you in the world? That's what we need to know. Because a sorbet and a sherbet is different.
Yeah, with just a little
sorbet
fizz.
is more like a gelato.
Yeah, with just a little fizz, I'm assuming they're after a sherbet. So I wouldn't go for the vape train sorbet. I would go for the lemon sherbet. But for that, you're gonna get that lemon coming through no matter what. But if you use it low enough, you might get just that little fizz and be able to cover it up with the other flavors.
Yeah. Frankie Miser, you alright, buddy? Ian Thomas says TPA cherry extract doesn't have that rubiticium. That's a big word for me at this time of day. Element, don't know what that rubiticium means.
That's the medicinal note.
Oh, right.
Robitussin, cough syrup.
Right.
TFA cherry blossom's really good as well, but again, you push that too far, you start getting that more of the blossom than the cherry.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of floral at all. I don't like florals.
A lot of the candy ones.
Cherry blossom hasn't actually got a lot of that blossom in it.
Right.
You don't really get that floral note unless you push it.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Tim?
A lot of the candied cherries too. When you start pushing them, they don't necessarily go Robitussin, but they might go Ludens on you. You know, cough syrup, like cough candies, which is
Yeah.
it definitely is not quite the right kind of candy that you want.
Again, a lot of the
It's tough.
cherries, they're not the
Cherry's
right cherry
tough.
either. A lot of them are dark cherries, not your glacé.
Yeah, they're not the
glacé
red cherry. Yeah,
maraschino.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, the in your face cherry.
Yeah.
I'm almost
Yes.
wondering, I can't remember the name of it, Tim, but that plum recipe you made last year for me that tasted like the chocolate covered cherries. There was no cherry in it at all, but the
Yeah,
cherry flavor was like really bright and not medicinal.
Right.
It wasn't with the new Wonder Flavors plum, was it? Or was it BSO plum?
It might have been a combination of both.
It's
I like
cult.
those two together.
It's a
Oh,
cult.
speaking of, just for you, Benny, we're drinking some VSO loose leaf tea, some pumpkin chai.
All right. So he's making tea
You had
bags
me
now
at
as well.
you had me at tea and lost me at pumpkin chai.
They lost me at tea and lost me at pumpkin pie. They lost me at both of them, to be honest, because I don't like tea, do I? So,
No, proper Yorkshireman, terrible.
exactly. I've had my passport taken off of me.
I
Rocky
just wanted
Tune
to point out that it was a cold tea.
Was
Is
it
it-
the plum
why would
cake?
you have cold tea? What would you drink cold tea for?
No,
Because
cult tea.
Swaggy has
Oh, cult!
loose
I thought you said cold. I'm going to say, what the fuck are you drinking cold
Cold.
tea for?
yeah, because Swaggy sells loose leaf teas now, so
Ah, right. Rocky Tune's making milk and honey candies for Xmas presents. Nice.
We got a recipe share off Rocky as well. Shakira milk. With cherry.
Shakira. Can you have it without cherry?
I will open that up to share and hope that my Zoom doesn't crash. So I'll just share that recipe when I find where I put it. There we go. All right, so it's Shakira milk, Flavora. So it's Flavora cherry blossom at 3%, Flavora cream at 1.2%, Flavora milk at 0.4%, and Flavora sweetness at 0.6%. Suggested steep time of 5 days. Sakura milk latte flavor, which is mellow milk mixed with fragrant cherry blossom.
Ah.
Looks nice, that does. It's a
Oh,
blind
it's a
remix
blind
of
remix.
of Watofo Next Pod Sakura milk, but mixed with direct to lung sub-ohm tank. Tested it 5 days, really good. Rocky apparently can't get flavored e-liquid in his local. So if you try the actual Sakura milk, feel free to chime in.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have tried it, just go over there and give that a mix. See what guy says, I always wondered, can you throw a drop of Capella into my coffee or add that gross or something like vanilla or caramel? If you put super sweet in, it works wonders. During the Christmas, you will see that we do a Christmas show in between Christmas and New Year. That is not a e-liquid mixing show, it's a vodka mixing show. So if you want to join in with us, you've got 2 weeks left. Get yourself a bottle of vodka, get your mixing supplies out, and all you got to do is a couple of drops in and then add some super sweet, and yeah, you'll find that it tastes bloody lovely.
Most of them. There's a couple that have like the off notes.
Yeah,
that they still come through until it steeps.
You've got to remember that the vast majority of flavors that we actually use for DIY mixing are primarily food flavors.
Yes.
So
yes.
they are made to go into your coffee or desserts or whatever you like, really. You just use them a lot lower than we would actually use in the e-liquid mixing.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you do find that you taste something like a sweet or something like that. You go, oh, I've had that before.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You do find yourself doing that. I do actually find myself doing that when I'm eating stuff and thinking, like a cake or something like that that's got like a vanilla or something like that, and you're like, oh, that caramel tastes rather familiar.
Yeah, well, that's where that grape note that I get completely screwed me. I used to be able to eat grape sweets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Since I started tasting diesel when I've been vaping them,
yeah.
if I have a grape sweet, it's like I've had a mouthful of diesel.
Yeah.
It even affects you with your food items. That stinks.
Yeah, unless it's fresh grape. I mean, the actual fruit is fine, but and if I'm eating a candy or something that's actually used the juice from the fruit, that's fine. But if they've used an artificial grape flavor, can't eat it.
That's not
Craig
fair.
D says he puts FLV Fuji apple in a glass of water. Voila, Craig's value apple juice.
But,
I've always wondered, could you make a syrup? Do you know, like, use your VG? You know, like when you go to a coffee shop and you've got whatever, you know, you ask for a latte with caramel sauce. If you mix the flavours with just the VG, would you get a...
No, to actually replicate one of the syrups, you'd have to make simple syrup as well.
Simple syrup.
It wouldn't just be it wouldn't be VG. It would just be simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
Simple syrup, and then
so is that your sugar and water? Sugar and water.
Yeah.
To make a simple syrup.
Yep.
Oh, flavoured out, not FLV.
And you can Benny, it works well with like the Soda Stream and stuff. You can flavor your own.
All right, right. So there you go, 60-watt guy. Make yourself a simple syrup.
Just a quick PSA. Quick PSA, mind. You might find that you are able to vape PG, no problem at all. But as soon as it hits your gut, you realise you've got a slight PG intolerance.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you go too overboard with the flavours, just make sure you're not that far away from a toilet, just in case.
Yeah. So if he's wanting to use it in a coffee, he could do that simple syrup, couldn't he? And then put flavours with it, and then see what it comes out. Then, if he wants to add it to a coffee.
Yep.
So yeah.
You can use Caro syrup too as a flavor carrier.
Kira says, I may use a drop or two in hot drinks, but my vodka says, as that, just vodka.
Oh, it's really good. We've done it with hot cocos and coffees before.
Right. Yeah, because you've got a wonder of flavours there, haven't you, to make whatever you want up.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
I think we're all like that, to be honest. I've got boxes all over the place. Yeah, I don't know where to start. Neil,
just literally start off with drops, 60-watt guy.
Yeah.
Just one or two drops and build it up slowly. Don't do what I did and get a pint of water, put one drop in and go, and taste that, squirt, and then add bad guts for the next hour.
Yeah. If you want to clear it out, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. Who needs Taco Bell? Who needs Taco Bell?
I had Taco Bell other day for the first time ever.
I've had a few Taco Bells and
no, I was fine with it. Yeah. I've never had Taco Bell. Never had Taco Bell till we were going past KFC and there were Taco Bell drive-through.
Yep.
And I had chicken strips in a burrito chicken strip. They were nice. Cold, but they were nice. You want the warmest of things. No. Connor's currently trying Golden Sunset by Serendipity. Oh crap, it's lush, yes. Very nice. Very nice. Serendipity's flavours are nice. High Revives is a bit of a Marmite one. If you like rum and raisin ice cream, you might like it. It's not so much rum and it's not so much raisin. It's not so much ice cream. It's a bit of it's all right. Ian Thomas has never tackled a Taco Bell. No, like I say, I've tackled a few bells in my time. I know of a website where you can get some serendipity from. Yes, leading into that. Yes. If you don't know, our very own Graham has started up a little business called Vape Gems. It is got some of the best UK e-liquids on there. Some that you cannot get without being in a Facebook group or message them privately because they haven't got a website. They've also got the last few remaining bottles of Amatorium. So if you do fancy that, stock is running low, so it's time to buy. If you go on there, there is a flavour wall that you can pick. See, look at that. So the stock is running low on Amatorium. If you go on, you click on the picture of whatever flavour it is, and it'll take you to the list of them. Killer Custard were on offer last week. Have you tried that yet? No, not yet. I'm waiting for my banana custard to run out.
then I'm actually going to do things the way I should be doing them. Mix up some liquids while they're steeping. I've got
Vape them.
quite a few bottles to vape, so I picked up
Yes.
the Legio X RY4 caramel, the Vaptasia Killer Custard, a couple of the Amatorium, and after our chat with James from Aramaxi the other week,
No, you can put it in chat. You can put a link in chat.
he,
Just ask me. Just ask me. Don't type it in there because I've got to click it off.
James from Aramaxi very kindly sent me some samples.
I just sent you some out.
Oh man,
Yeah,
jealous.
his whole range.
The fuck
It's
face.
the whole Aramaxi range.
That's the
fuck face.
only
The fuck sent me out.
range I've been super excited for this
Have
year.
you tried the? Have you tried the? What is it yet? The root beer.
I literally haven't tried any of them yet.
Try the root beer on back. Open up. Try your root beer on back of your hand. So yeah, Alan Maxey is going to be on there. He has got Legio X. He has got Shy Tots. He's going to have Fluid when that comes out. So yeah, there is a few on there that are only available at certain stores. So go over, check him out. He has a deal of the week.
There's some that aren't available at any of the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got. He's got.
Shy Tots.
Shy Tots.
That's what I said. Shy Tots, you can't get it. That's what I said. Shy Tots, you can't get it unless you contact Jane.
No.
Well, you can now. You can now if you wanted to try them. So go over there and do check it out and see what you think. And he's straight on the ball. As soon as you order, it's out the door. Out the door.
Yes.
So yeah.
I ordered late one night and it didn't turn up the next day because obviously I would have missed the post. But it was the day after that. If I'd ordered that morning, I probably would have had it the next day.
Yeah.
See, that's why Graham isn't here tonight because he wants to keep that printer nice and warm and ready to go. So he's sitting right there.
Exactly. He's sitting there. He's sitting there. I told you he's a lost on
the
way back from
hairdryer keeping it
Postbox.
nice and toasty.
He's warm a little road. He's got a line that he follows now, just back as forwards to Postbox. Kieran, it's worth a try, mate. Honestly, it's worth a try. It's Taco Bell. It wasn't that expensive neither. I think it was the same price as what McDonald's is or whatever. But it was nicer than McDonald's stuff.
That root beer is really nice. On the back of the hand, it tastes like a cinnamon bubblegum.
Cinnamon, but do you think so?
Yeah, cinnamon bubblegum on the back of the hand.
Right.
But
That
I
root
do
beer is
remember
really nice.
but
It
I-
tastes like a cinnamon bubble gum. What?
Yeah.
But I do remember reading that if you vapor at a lower wattage, you actually get cinnamon bubblegum. If you turn it right up, you get the root beer.
Still kind of funny though. This root beer is really nice.
This root beer is really
Bubblegum.
nice,
Like,
but it tastes like cinnamon bubblegum.
what?
Yeah, it tastes like cinnamon bubblegum on the back of the hand. I'm not getting any of that wintergreen or anything that I normally get from root beer.
When you vape it, you'll taste it, mate. When you vape it,
Yeah.
you do find that it tastes exactly like.
What I'm gonna do with them all though, I think going just on that knuckle test for that root beer, I think when I vape them, I'm gonna play around with the wattage and see if I can actually get different flavors out of it.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's one of the good ones.
The just reds and just blues used to be like that, and just yellows. Different wattages, you get different candies. But now that I've been DIYing, I realize those are crap.
Yeah.
They weren't very good candies.
Matt Sweeney's put in, what are the best flavours for mixing? We can tell you the flavour houses. What the best flavours for you to mix is your preference, really. We do use a plethora of different companies. So we can tell you what to look out for, what not to look out for. So, yeah, there's a few. There's TPA or TFA, whichever preferred country you want to be in. They're both the same. Perfumer's Apprentice or Flavour Apprentice, they're both the same thing. I don't know why they did that, to be honest with you. Don't know why they did that, just confused. Liam, your camera's now gone fucking like your background. No, it's
Hey, look, he's nice and clear now. Perfectly clear. Not moving, but
Let's see if I can unblur this. There we
There
go.
you go.
stop blowing into
yeah.
your camera.
So you've got like say Perfumer's Apprentice or Flavour Apprentice. You've got the Flavoured Art. You've got Flavora. You've got VSO. You've got Vape Train, Wonder Flavours, Capella. You know, so there's a few, you know, that you'll see about. If you go to a reputable company, SSA, so if you go to a reputable company, Nom Noms have got quite a big selection of flavours if you are in the UK that you can pick from. All them you can be used. Some Lorans you can use. There's a few. It depends what flavour profile you're after and to what you actually wanted to mix.
And what you're going to mix together, because even that can really change which flavor is going to work.
Yeah, and you'll also find that you can watch as many people giving notes as possible. They'll all have their own conflicting opinions as well on the vast majority of flavors. And then you'll pick one based on what people have told you is the best, and you may find that you go, this isn't for me.
I like this other one better.
Yeah, because there's so many. Every flavor house has their own strawberry for a start.
Or strawberry.
You'll find some of the strawberries are really good, some of the strawberries are mediocre, some of them aren't great.
Yes.
And you just got to pick the flavors that you want, find a recipe that you like the look of. Hopefully you'll find somebody that's got the same sort of flavor profile as you and like almost the same flavors that you do.
Yes, flavors.
Make life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, for an example, like cream. What's your favorite cream? What are you mixing? Because there's different creams for everything. There's like, you want whipped cream? Do you want clouded cream? Yeah. And then how sweet do you want it? How milky do you want it? How actual dense do you want it? And then it's just
even in this house, we have differences. Like I have a flavor that I prefer, but Tim prefers another flavor house of that.
Yeah.
You know.
So, like
he's
I say,
wrong and I'm right, but
yeah. Just work on a flavour profile that you prefer, and then play around with the flavours from there. That's the only way you're going to get it. But these different flavoured houses, try and keep away from ones that you've never heard of. And like I say, if you do go to like Nom Noms, have a look on their flavour lists and everything that you can use on there. You can use for mixing.
Now,
these Pixie Alchemist Cupboard. There is Wizard Vapes. There's all sorts of places where you can go.
If you have a lot of money that you're willing to spend on this, what we do is get you to look up Monkey on Juice and talk to him. He will make sure you get really good flavors. But your wallet's going to reflect those flavors if he touches yours.
Unless he suggests you buy Salubarome's Berry Nana, you're not going to like it unless you like Hall's Cherry Cough Drops. Just stay away from that one.
Yes, I am losing a bit of taste on when I'm vaping. Not too bad. Not like when I had COVID. When I couldn't taste.
That's a tough one, Ian, isn't it?
We can make it creamier. The creamiest cream is like say it's how creamy you want it, innit? To be honest with you, if you want to put ice cream with it, make it creamy. Or
you mean creamy as in silky smooth cream? Do you mean creamy as in thick and dense cream? Even that is a trick question. Yes.
Yeah. Rocky Juice says FLV at 2% is the bomb. FLV what?
I'm assuming
FLV. Just any FLV at 2%.
Probably talking cream, but I mean that's kind of random.
Because Ian's talking cream, yeah. Because Ian's talking cream, I'm assuming Rocky is saying Flavor cream at 2%.
Yeah, Vaporable, Rainbow Vapes. Rainbow Vapes have some cheap e-liquids if you do want to get started. You can pick them up for about 50 pence.
Always make sure that you do go to a site that sells vape flavors.
Yes.
And not any old site that just sells flavors, because you may find that the flavors, some of the flavors from some of those other sites or from the supermarket or whatever, contain oil.
Yes.
And vaping oil is not good for you at all. So always, like Benny said, Nom Noms, Rainbow Vapes in the UK, the Alchemist's Cupboard, the e-cig shop.
These things are Wizard Vapes.
Like
they've just got a new stock. Sorry.
Lorenz has an oil-based line and a non-oil-based line. And
yes.
Sometimes there's a few flavors that they make them in both, but if you get them like a supermarket or something, you might grab the wrong one. So
yeah,
unless you really know what you're looking for, you're better off buying it at a safe site.
Connor says, been thinking of getting into DIY mixing, simply save money, but has no idea where to start in terms of supplies and start recipes. So you can go down two routes here. You can either buy a one shot and mix it that way, or you can start with a flavour yourself. If you get a one shot, it'll come as like this, like a 30ml bottle, or it'll come a 10ml, it'll come a 30ml bottle, and it'll tell you what percentage, like this one, like 20%. It'll tell you 20%, and you just mix up a 20%, and all you need then is your PG, VG, and nicotine. Sorry.
Pleasure.
And the bottle. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
One of the really good sites to go on to if you want to go down the one-shot route is flavourcraver.co.uk.
Yep.
They've got a vast amount. They've got a vast amount of one-shots there. Hey, mate.
Alexa, please play Last Christmas by Wham.
It's okay. No Alexa.
The Chinese version.
Understood Benny saying that, so you're safe.
Good thing ours isn't actually named Alexa anymore. We changed the name, huh?
Alexa. So,
Wham again. I can say PG based and alcohol based. It's the alcohol based ones I find, unless you're mixing with an alcohol, like when we mix the vodkas. When you use the alcohol based ones, that's one of the ones you get the weird note off of if you try and put it in your coffee.
Well, yeah, whether you're doing one shots or mixing recipes from scratch, the 4 essential things you will need: empty bottles.
Yes.
PG.
And empty bottles.
PG.
If you do go to iBottles, or if you go to a website that does one shots, they will sell empty bottles there. You're paying it cheaper going to iBottles than you are going to a flavour, wherever you buy flavours from.
I know where you're going with this. Yeah.
So that's where you get your bottles from. iBottles in the UK. Go over there and get them from there, or get them from whichever flavour place you are buying your concentrates from. They will sell bottles. Have a look at accessories. There'll be bottles in there.
Vegetable glycerin, otherwise known as VG. Propylene glycol, also known as PG. I highly recommend you buy a set of scales to do your mixing with, because it just makes life much easier. The scales that you need are accurate to 0.01 gram.
And it's got to have tar on it as well.
Yes.
That's crucial that you have a tar button, because every time you put a concentrate in there, you can put... Every time you put a concentrate in, you can then hit the tar button, and that'll zero it back and put 0 there.
And so, for those in the English-speaking language, tear button.
Tar.
And if you vape with nicotine, you will also need your nicotine of choice, whether that be 72 milligram, 100 milligram, or nicotine shots.
Yes.
One more recommendation that you should get, especially if you're a new mixer, most likely get a super sweet of some sort. You're going to want that. I didn't have it when I first started. It made it a lot more difficult. And I would say if you're first switching over, you're probably better off starting with cap at first, because it's going to remind you most commercial liquids if you're trying to switch over.
Yeah. And if you if you are wanting to start, you don't have to come up with a recipe yourself. There are plenty of calculators that have a mixes on there, so you can go over to VC, the Vaping Community Calculator, and they have recipes on there. You can go to E-liquid recipes, and the recipes are on there, or you can go over to all the flavours, but it's a little bit awkward to look on there, we found.
Yes, all the flavours was a bit of a nightmare last week.
It was, yes. It wasn't the best of places to go look, to be honest with you. Tear button. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And if you want to find, they're in chat.
If you want to have a quick rundown of those calculators, if you watched last week's show, we actually went through them briefly, just showing some of the basic features and how to use them.
Yes. So do have a look there. Watch last week.
All the flavors, because Liam refused to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
They
have a
have
look
made it a
on.
little more difficult. So
Yeah, just look on last week's and you'll find everything you need. Addy, you all right, buddy?
Hey, Eddie.
Hi, Addie.
So, Fiddy's been shining the new Capella flavours. Are they any good, Fiddy? I didn't even know that they'd got new Capella flavours out. Do we know what they are?
you did. You knew about them since Expo. Graham told us
Oh,
about
so,
them.
Oh, that was it. It was. Oh, right. I don't know. I've slept since then. I'm not well.
no, they're US exclusive now. I
They are
believe,
now. They
DIY
used
or
to be.
die.
They used to be at Chefs. I don't know if that King's got some in. Have a look. They may have
I'll
some.
check now. He might do.
I don't know. There's a few strawberries. There's a mango, including another green strawberry, which we only have the one. So I'm interested in see how that one like balances out compared to the other. Yeah. So
Oh, right. He has. There are DIY or die Roski milk
There you go.
and DIY or die Stachio RY4U.
There you go. So it has got some in that. Do you want to show website?
Yep. I'll share screen on that now. When I find where the share screen button's gone. There we go. So, this is at kingflavors.co.uk. These are the people that bought all of Chef's old stock before they got taken over by Darkstar. So they still have some of the older one shots on there that you used to be able to get from Chef's, as well as some of the Chef's Choice and Vape Train, and they've got all sorts. So you got the DIY or die Rusky milk, so a cereal marshmallow strawberry milk. Let's have a look. It's available in 100ml, 60ml, and 30ml. It's on sale at the moment for $4.99.
the 60-watt guy says Wayne's a good mixer. He's all right. He made rose milk with old rose in it. I still never gonna let him put it down.
They also have the RY4U, which is only available in a 30ml at £8.49. But if you have a look at all flavour concentrates, you'll see they have quite a
selection?
quite a lot here. They've got the Chef's Super Concentrates. They have some of the old Chef's flavours.
Christopher, you all right, mate?
They also have, I've just noticed, Wrecker.
They have. There's two Wreckers on there as well. There's a Wrecker and a Wrecker.
Yeah, they got Arctic Breeze, Carrot Cake, Chiller Red, Dom
Dom
Perignon,
Perignon.
France Mona Delight. Yeah, they got quite a few on there.
If you go back, there's another Wrecker as well, mate. There's Wrecker and Wrecker.
With a W.
Yes.
Ooh, I wonder if they've merged them. Because there's nothing coming up on the search now.
It was. You go on all the flavours, and then scroll down. It was on there. Go down. There you go, Wrecker.
On the bottom.
Wrecker.
No. It hasn't
You clicked on them.
Clicked on it.
Oh, they might be out of stock.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so they've got a couple there.
Yep.
I can tell you now that the chewy mint was good. Didn't try the green grape or the bourbon cola or the aloe vera. Wasn't brave enough for that. Pink berries fantasy is okay. The sparkling cola was pretty good. Sparkling orange was pretty good. Sparkling grape I didn't dare try, and it's out of stock anyway. And the virgin whipped cream was actually pretty good as well, with a little bit of a steep. But yeah, you will find a lot of these Wrecker flavors though do also have a little bit of cooling in them.
Just have a look on that. Craig D's asking, do they have straw backy? From Chefs used to sell.
I hate to give him credit for this, but I'm going to put it in chat, the link to his recipes in chat. Because if you are first starting out and switching over from commercial to DIY, that's Wayne Walker's. That's DIY or Die.
Right.
That's his recipes. He actually does a lot of commercial-esque and really does commercial liquids. So he does have a tendency to kind of be a good place to start when you first start to transition over.
I will do a quick share screen on this because I called up all of their one-shots. And I know some of these aren't even available on Flavour Craver. Who are now they're the guys that were running Chefs. They're now running Flavour Craver. Some of these aren't available on there. So you got banana nut butter, bean and stick, which is really nice. Biscuit gravy. It's not biscuit gravy like biscuit gravy, Tim. It's biscuits and custard.
I know it's so confusing sometimes.
They did it on purpose to wind up some of the Americans who are in the group.
Yep.
Cookies and cream, caramel cappuccino, blue lush.
I've actually heard good things about the blue lush.
That dark affair is really good if you enjoy mixed berries and cooling.
So I'm blue.
Nevins.
If you liked Nevin's blue when he brought his flavours out, that's that. I'm blue.
Yeah, grapple lemonade, green lush, green with envy, hype man, guango. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's 56 of them they've got.
So yeah, that the blue. I'm blue is IY Haw. They've got IY Haw in there. You can get IY Haw from what is it?
You can get
Flavour
that
Craver.
from Flavour Craver.
Flavour Craver.
And I don't believe Rye Haw is actually included in this. But they also have the Chef's Gnome Bars, which is their take on the Elf Bars. So they got blueberry sour ice, a mango ice, a red grape ice, and a sour apple ice. For those that were fan of the Sue shots, they have the apple guava candy and the bourbon silk, fortune cookie and the honeycomb tobacco and the Schmidt. Well, actually, it looks like they got a lot of the Sue shots on here.
Well, Sue shots. Who's Sue shots?
It was Julia Sue who worked for Chefs for a bit. She had her own one-shot line.
Ah, right.
As well.
Right. Have we got any yours on there?
No, I'm having a look. No, I can't see any horse, but they do have Darren Cole's Lemon Tart.
Oh, there you go.
remixed.
Lemon Tart remix.
They've got the Lemon Tart remixed as well as the Lemon Tart.
I'd go for the lemon tart.
And they've also got the Keep Your Cooler, which is Darren Cole's take on Coke, on cola. Oh, Blue Rise Lemonade Ice as well just popped up. There's also Moi and Bubbleberry from Nick.
So if you do want to try some of Mr. Nevin's Mixologist.
I will. Have I stopped sharing screen?
Yeah, you stopped
Yes,
sharing.
I have.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Tobacco Crunch is on here.
Ah, there you go. Tobacco Crunch.
Chef Nevin's Tropical Thunder.
Has it got
They've also got
tart?
Yeah, no tart.
No tart.
Oh, for those that enjoy Ginger Rogers, that's also on here.
There you go.
So if you enjoyed watching an actress, many.
Yeah.
And a lot of these are like £2.95.
I've noticed that. I've just looked at when you just put that up there, and I'm thinking, after this, I'm going on there before these fuckers all buy everything.
That's cheaper than mixing. I'm good. There we go.
So if you do want to try if you are new and you do want to try some flavours, go over there to King's and have a look. You'll get a 30ml bottle for $2.95.
And also just having a look now, the flavour concentrates, they have 1,117 of them.
Oh, wow.
Now, I was told when they started the site up, because they very kindly messaged me and asked me if they could use my notes to describe some of them with credit, and they did say that they were going to contact the mixers as well, or at least try to, before putting those up for sale. But they did tell me, now whether that's changed, that with these flavors, once they're sold out, they probably won't be coming back.
Yeah.
Chef's Choice and the Chef's Super Concentrates, there's absolutely no way for them to come back anyway.
No.
Because nobody knows who the Chef's Choice were.
No, yeah.
And Super Concentrates is no more. But whether they'll start keep restocking Capella and TFA and things like that, if they prove to be popular, they might very well do.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, Neon Source, you won't be able to get any. You might be able to get some off Nevins if you ask him. He may have some concentrates that he'll sell you, maybe. But, yeah. Oh. I'm going to have to stop talking a minute because I can't concentrate. I've got a headache now.
This would be a good time to get a hold of. Be a good time to get a hold of him soon, because if he joins us for the vodka episode, he might be in need of a new kidney or liver. So it might be the perfect time to make a trade.
Back in a second.
There we go.
I've dropped the link to King Flavors in chat for anybody that wants to order. Just noticed as well, it's £40 for free delivery.
I always make sure if there's a free delivery option, I'll get that. I'll pay the extra, because then it's like, why not?
There's so many flavors on there that chefs used to carry that you can't get anymore, that I think it would be quite easy to hit that £40.
Yep.
Even at the prices that
and then if you get less than £40, then you got to decide, is it worth it? Because you might be within like a couple pounds of actually hitting that cap, once you pay your shipping. So why not just get the £40?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Peapod is saying in chat, Kings are good, quick delivery too.
So there you go.
Nice.
Go give them a try. Go give them a try out and see what it is. I'm flying through these tissues like mad.
And just to clarify and make sure that Tim is safe, this is a UK only site, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I don't have to go beat Tim up when he spends a bunch of money. Good, got it.
Well, unless I have someone else, somebody rubber banded over here, which is possible.
You could do that. Yes, it is possible.
It's possible.
Tim?
What?
I said you were safe this way. Remember that.
Free rider.
There's ways around being
rider.
safe, okay? Don't you worry.
Connor says, what do you mix into measuring jugs, or do you just use 10ml bottles? Depending on what you're going to do, I just use, like I say, I've used my old bottles that I've used if I'm going to make, like if I'm making a one-shot up, like this, from Nom Noms, I just put it in a 100ml bottle, because I'm going to vape it all. I'm not going to try it in a 10ml and just vape it all.
I just mix straight into the bottle, whether I'm mixing a 10ml or a litre mix, it just gets mixed straight into the bottle.
I do tend to mix 5 mils less than the size of the bottle, so I can shake it up easier.
Yeah.
So it's easier you get a nice shake out of it. That way and sometimes you get it filled too full and you can shake that bottle forever. And you look at it and it's still separated like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, people says, Benny, you do look like you need a hot toddy and a bed. I haven't been up that long, mate. I came home from work early and went to bed and slept. So yeah, I'm getting at that point. I've just took some tablets now, so it shouldn't be too long, but I don't think we'll be late tonight, to be honest, before I go to bed. Cabbaged. So yeah, go try. I'd like to say, just buy yourself some bottles. Depends what you want to mix in. 50ml bottles, 60ml bottles. You get one shots and they come in, or just mix your flavours and whatever you want. So right, it is that time. It's 10 o'clock, and it gives me time to not say a great deal. We have got random mixing after bumper for random mixing. So if you don't know what this is, I'll let Tim explain to you because my nose is filling. I can't think. Oh, great. Oh, Liam, whichever you want to explain to it.
Oh, this is where we get to torture. Test someone's mixing ability, although they don't get to mix it. They only get to put together. So we don't worry. We got a victim. A guest, so that we could.
Yeah. So the basic premise is what we inflict on the victor guest is.
The guest. I like that one.
We get them to have a bag or a box or something of random flavors. Then chat get to pick out. We get them to pick out 5 random flavors from that bag. Then we'll go on to ELR, which is the mixing calculator. Get the median usage for each one of those flavors, And then this is where chat comes in. Chat then get to figure out what percentage to put those flavors in between the percentages we give. So, for example, if the medium percentage is 4, we may decide that chat get to choose anywhere from 3% to 5% for that flavor. We'll do that 5 times. The mixer will then mix that up. And then we get really cruel and we allow chat to also decide if they are allowed to put sweetener in or not. Once that has been decided, the mixer will then get to try their creation.
Now,
So
the one thing that has changed since the beginning is the mixer does get to swap out one flavor.
One flavour for their choice, yes.
Yes.
If
there's one flavor in it, it's absolutely like, crap, I grabbed this. Yeah.
To be honest, it seems to depend if Benny's being nice or not, because I didn't get to do that.
I didn't get to do that either, Liam.
Yeah, we do now. It's a new thing.
I did, and I still ended up with a cake filled with cherry cough drops.
Did you notice, so, Liam, it started when Benny was back on the next round? That's when it says, well, now I'll get to switch one flavor.
Yeah.
Right, so Cassie, I hope you have your random bag of random bag of flavors available to hand.
There is only one VSO flavor in this box, and that's because it's a new flavor, and I'm still playing with it. Because it was created for me. It's pure pumpkin, no spice.
No, Joey, they dip a hand in and pick 5 flavours out.
Yep.
And so you get to see what they are.
I want to start by saying, please be nice to me because I came on to do this so Tim didn't have to because he's been under a car every day all week and he's not feeling it.
Well, what I think we should do is...
I'll hold the box over my head so I can't see.
I think we should have a little twist on this now, Benny.
Go on then.
As well as getting chat to actually choose whether their sweetener goes in or not, I think chat should also get to choose whether it's Tim or Cassie that gets to vape it.
Wait a minute, how's this?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, I can't do that. Okay, the next time Liam gets to try Benny's, and Benny's gets to
yeah, that's what I think. So
how's this
I think it should be between Tim and Lady.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Benny?
I brought you on a victim. I mean, guest. I brought you a victim.
Right. So get the box out above your head, wherever you want to do it, so you can't see, and then dig around.
Right. Stop.
5 flavours.
Stop and pick that flavour.
All right. So we've got Perulum peanut butter cookie.
Ooh, peanut butter cookie.
Okay, are you doing the LR, Tim, or am I doing it?
I'll have you do it because if I get stuck vaping this thing,
give it a shake now.
Thank you so
Give
much,
the box
Liam.
a shake. Give the box a shake. Box a shake. There you go.
It's a pretty good full box.
Stop.
Perulum dragon fruit.
Huh?
Oh, that's not a good combination to start off. Dragon fruit peanut butter cookie. Yum.
Flavor West vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh, I see that.
That would
Dragon
work
fruit
with
might
either
come in
one
there.
of the other two, just maybe not
Yeah,
together.
cough drops. I've got some Jack Human, whatever they're called, in Throatless.
What was that? What was that last flavour? Sorry.
The Flavor West vanilla bean ice cream.
Nice. My favorite ice cream. That one.
Capella golden butter. All right.
I know one I'd swap at this point.
Golden butter at this point.
What?
One more.
Golden butter.
And
Yeah,
the
that'll go
VSO pure pumpkin.
I like you pumpkin peanut, but I would.
Okay,
I'd
so-
get rid of it.
The first flavor is peanut butter cookie from Purilium.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe.
I am totally going to switch out the dragon fruit because that is not going to
Okay.
go in
Yes,
this.
so you're right, Liam.
Yep. I forgot
Yeah.
about the swap. I forgot about the swapping out.
She could have gotten rid of peanut butter cookie, although that would have been weird. That's probably
Yeah, but the
classic.
peanut butter and the pumpkin will go together.
And the butter
Okay,
won't
so
be bad.
let me know what flavor you pick instead of the dragon fruit.
I'm going to do the SSA clotted cream.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Good one.
And I'm
Okay.
doing a 10 ml bottle because I don't trust you guys.
Right. So first flavor up for voting is peanut butter cookie. and the median is 4%. So what do we reckon? Between 3 and 5?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So between 3 and 5% for Perillan peanut butter cookie.
Between 3 and 5, please. Between 3 and 5.
Remember, Tim,
Shout out to
you
NJ
could be
for this.
vaping
NJ's
this.
the one that got me to
Tim,
get this.
remember, you might be the one that ends up vaping this. They're going to vote on that. So you might not want to be such a butt.
I wasn't being a butt. I actually don't mind that flavor.
So
You
we
got two
have
grapes
5.
going at it, so that
We have a 5% and a 3.5. 4, 3.5, 3. 3.5, 4.
the biggest problem with that is it's a little dry, but you got 2 creams going in there with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and a little bit of butter.
And a little butter. That actually won't be bad with it either.
Then we got 4 and 4. So at the moment, it's looking at 3.75.
Sounds good to me. 3.75.
So that's going into 3.75. Are you mixing this up as we go along or at the end?
I'll mix it as we go.
Okay, so what size bottle are you making?
10 mil.
Okay. And you putting in any Nick?
Yeah, I use a pre-made base. It's 1.5%.
Okay.
Or milligrams,
And
whatever.
70-30 for the overall, and nicotine strength of 100 mil, 100 milligram.
It would have been, but she's already got like a 70-30 base.
All right,
So
so
hers won't be
70.
exact. Hers won't be exact on that.
Yeah.
So just pay for 1.5, 70-30, and just give her a total percentage. You can dump it in. It'll be a little under.
Okay.
Dilute it just a little tiny bit.
So I'll change that base to 70-30 as well. Right, so for peanut butter cookie, you are putting in 0.38.
Oh, you son of a biscuit.
Oh,
got
My
all
did you
this?
video literally
similar-
turned off right when I went to start dripping.
Oh, I thought it was you pulled a Vic where you just
Yeah,
dumped,
she's been
like,
in enough,
2
yeah.
gallons in an accident.
No, I got like 2 drops in there and then the
That was
scale
the
took off.
most precise mixing I've ever seen. Someone dumping right out of the top. What the-
So you did get
Okay.
Ian Thomas says,
So
anyone remember the vape 12 Days of Christmas? Yes, I have seen the vape 12 Days of Christmas with Ambitions and Mike Vapes and Fagan and everybody. But the UK did a version of it as well. I don't know if it's still about, but the UK did. I was on it. We did do a version of it, 12 Days of Christmas, with, it was on, what were it called? It used to be on 3 Men and a Vape Show, Harley. It was on Harley's channel that we did it. And we did a version of it about 3 years ago. 3 years ago. John at Lockdown. Don't know if that's still on. I'll have to see if it's still on while you're doing that.
I was 0.38 grams of that one, lady. The next one up is SSA Clotted Cream. Now, the average percentage for that is 1.5. So I'm thinking between 0.75 and 2.
And I usually use this one at 2, so feel free to go for 2.
I was
Okay,
going to
so-
vote 2 just because you got a dry cookie in there.
Okay, so between 0.75 and 2% for SSA Clotted Cream. Get your votes in.
You're just trying to get me to vape that damn
1.5,
pumpkin. I tell you, I wanna vape. That's
2,
what it is.
1.99. There's always one, and it's always great.
You hear the dog, can't you? She's asleep. I'll get her.
1.
In between Christmas and New Year, small thing, which will be the 27th.
So at the moment, I think it's looking at
That'll be
around
between
1.
Christmas and New Year's. something.
Around about 1.4, I think, at the moment. We got a 2 and a 1.
That'll be the 27th, I believe.
Benny already answered that, Tim. Weren't you listening?
No.
The question is just asked again.
2, 2, 2. Then we're looking at about 1.4 at the moment. Okay, everyone agree on 1.4?
And sold at 1.4.
Okay, so everyone's being kind tonight. So 0.14 for the SSA clotted cream.
Oops. I got
Advantage
a
of a 10 mil,
4.5, but
just
that's
do-
all right.
Okay, so the next up is Flavour West Vanilla Bean Ice Cream. The median is 3%. So what do you reckon with that one, Tim?
Let's see. The median's 3. Well, 2 and 4. Actually, though I had pushed it higher myself.
Yep.
It's a good.
But do you want to go between 2 and 4.5?
Oh, that'll work.
Okay,
Push it a little
so
further so you can get a little more room.
anywhere from 2 to 4.5 for Flavour West Vanilla Bean Ice Cream.
So we get a 5.
It's good flavor. It's my
4
favorite.
3.5 and
Flavored
2.
ice cream.
It's Flavour West Vanilla Bean Ice Cream Fiddy.
Vic Bean.
That ice cream is a little more dense. It would be like the perfect ice cream for me.
It's a lovely ice cream. It's my favourite ice cream to use. That one.
Liam, I'm going to drop
my
a
favorite flavor.
link in our chat.
Yep.
Yeah. They'll see it anyway because it'll pop up. Oh no, what? Because it won't fucking. Wait a second while I get it now. I'll drop it in. If you bring that up in a little bit, that's the collaboration of Vape Christmas. We'll play that before we go.
You found it.
Exactly, better out than in. Yeah, this is the UK version of it.
So where are we sitting in chat now on Flavour West Vanilla Bean Ice Cream? 4, 5, 3.5, 2, 2.5, 3.
Sorry about me snotting everywhere and blowing my nose. I do apologise.
I think we're looking at 3 for Flavour West Vanilla Bean Ice Cream.
Looks like you're going right at the median, yeah.
Yes, they were originally ice cream flavours, Ian.
Which would be really difficult because it'd be 0.03.
I said 3%, didn't I, for vanilla bean ice cream?
Yep.
Yep. So you are at 0.3. Now the next up is Capella Golden Butter at 0.5%.
Flavour West was for candy.
Yes.
We've seen 0.1 and 0.6.
Well, I was thinking Capella Golden Butter at 0.5. I was thinking between 0.25 and 1.
Golden butter.
So between 0.25 and 1% for Capella Golden Butter.
Butter. Yeah, go and have a kip. I had a 2-hour kip when I came home from work. I finished work early. I told them I was going home. I said, fuck it, I'm going home. So I came home and I had like 2 hours.
So we got
just so I could come on show. Dedication, you see. None of this, I'm sick. I'm having night off.
Well, so far nothing has smelled like cough drops, so.
That's good.
No, I know every flavor you're putting in this, and there's not a bad flavor in it.
You don't know the pure pumpkin.
5.
I've had a couple of pure pumpkin mixes now. You made me try them.
Right, I think at the moment we're looking at 0.4 or around about 0.4.
Yeah, that'll do. Rocky
Okay,
says golden button is 2% all day long. All day long, son. All day long.
0.4.
Already decided,
0.25, 0.25, 0.5. Oh, that's a 0.75. Yep. Yeah, 0.4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Point 4 is 0.04.
Real difficult math with that 10 mil.
Yeah, so literally like 2 drops, I think.
Yeah.
Better
Literally.
honey milk. Better honey milk.
Hey, don't go giving him any ideas, Addy.
Well,
That's
two drops
Rocky's
is
next
actually
pick.
0.05, but that's okay too.
Okay, so the next up and the final flavor is pure pumpkin from VSO. The
All right,
medium.
not many people have this, so I'm not sure what the medium is going to come
think
up
you are
as,
the
because I think
only
I'm
one
pretty
who's
much the
mixed-
only one that's mixed with
You
it.
are the only one that's mixed with it.
Swaggy
medium-
recommended the medium at 5 for normal people, but for like 10
Yes.
for me.
It's at 5% for the median at the moment.
Butter. Apple butter.
So, what do you reckon for the pure pumpkin VSO? Median's 5%. So should we go between 3 and 7?
That'll
Yeah,
do.
that's good. Sounds good.
Still a cult because we can't get it.
So
And why would you
anywhere
want to get it
between
anyway?
Anywhere from 3 to 7% on the pure.
Joyce put
pumpkin
9.
VSO.
Is it
Eight.
even live on the
Turtles.
site? Is it live on the site yet?
I think he dropped it Black Friday.
So yeah, why you would want it, I have no idea. Can't tell you.
Because I love pumpkin flavors, but all of the pumpkins have spice, and I'm really sensitive to spice, and that's all I can taste. So he made me pure pumpkin without
pumpkin
any
is on
spice.
site.
Yeah, spice is no good for you. It sends you a bit loopy, does spice. We see them all the time around our streets.
So we
They
have
won't know
a
what spice
6.
is, will they?
6.6, 7, and a 7.
A 10. Got 10 for it.
Bitty, I used it at 10, and it's delicious at 10.
She likes this flavor, Fitty. So
Like
9,
the
8, 6, 6, 6, 6, 10.
other
Butter.
pumpkin that has the spices in it at 5, and
if
this
it's
one
like a
without the
typical
spices at 5 is
VSO flavor,
So-
you can use this at 15 and not have
Quite-
a problem.
Quite tight at the moment. I'd say 6.75 at the moment.
That sounds
So get those
yeah.
votes in, people.
3.
3.
Three, Rocky says.
0.0.
Dropped it down to 6. Dropped it down to 6. Easier to mix up.
It just smells like you opened a can of pumpkin puree to make a pumpkin pie.
Okay, so what we'll do with this one is we will do it at 6%.
0.06.
No, 0.6, Tim, not 0.6.
Oh, that's Tim with his
I
quick
thought I was
math.
getting stuck mixing vaping this 0.06.
Tim
Is that the
with
last
his quick
flavour?
math. Yeah, that's the last flavor.
Now it's just
Now-
sweetener.
Yes, what we want you to do now, chat, is if you think there should be sweetener in, X1. If you don't want sweetener in there, X2.
So what we'll do, we'll start a poll. Right.
I'll go on then.
Oh, yeah, you could do is just do a
Ben-
poll on
Ben-
that. That would be the
Yeah,
easiest
Benny's
way
putting
to
a
do
poll
it.
up.
There
That's
you
a
go.
good
There you go. Sweetener.
There
Yes,
you
no.
go. Now we get an accurate vote. There we go. I like this.
Yes, because I can actually vote if it's
Split
on
right
a
down the
photo.
middle. Well, there we go. A little bit on the high side. Yeah.
Just click the poll, Dusty.
I'm going to be honest. My vote was only swayed by one thing, and that was the fact I might get stuck vaping it. That's it. Otherwise, I'd vote the other way.
Click the poll, Swampy.
Click the poll. 60% are saying yes. We had 10 votes so far.
Yeah, we should do the poll thing from now on, Benny. That is a good idea for the sweetener.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a better idea, isn't it? Than we just
Yeah,
keep
It's more
sticking it.
accurate. Then we don't
Yeah.
have to count.
Yes.
People can't double vote and we screw up and read
Yes.
it wrong.
Yes.
So we are currently at a yes. Click on the vote, Rocky.
Come on, Rocky.
It's a clear winner at the moment.
Clear winner is yes. But
Yes, 14 votes. Yep. 15 votes. Oh, he's pulling back a bit.
Oh, he's pulling back.
We'll let it run for 2 minutes. In fact, while they're voting on sweetener, do you want to play that video?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, we can do that.
While you get your votes in. Get your votes in while we play this little video. I might get a copyright strike from Harley, but fuck it. Don't get it. I only get 0.002p fucking ad revenue anyway, so.
Hang on a minute. Right, I have that up, and I will do a share screen on this. I'm not too sure how to do the sound, so...
Click on the sound button. You've got to click on the sound. It says share sound.
Yeah, share sound. Got that.
Hey, that's actually true, because sometimes it makes a difference whether you would want the sweetener.
Right, so live permission video.
If you click on it, you can have a bigger one if you want. Down the bottom corner, you can have it full screen.
Day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me a smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the second day of Christmas, my vape love gave to me 2 Clapton coils and
a smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the third day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
a smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
a smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
a smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
a smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 7 tanks are leaking,
6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
a smart tank filled with pear juice.
on the 8th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 8 coils of burning,
7 tanks are leaking,
6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
A smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 9 ladies vaping,
8 coils of burning,
7 tanks are leaking,
6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
A smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 10 vapors dripping,
9 ladies vaping,
8 coils of burning,
7 tanks are leaking,
6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
A smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 11 vapors swunken,
10 vapors dripping,
9 ladies vaping,
8 coils of burning,
7 tanks are leaking,
6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy drippers,
3 packs of cotton,
2 Clapton coils and
A smart tank filled with pear juice.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my vape love sent to me 12 flavour bannings,
11 vapors swunken,
10 vapors dripping,
9 ladies vaping,
8 coils of burning,
7 tanks are leaking,
6 vape reviewers,
5 shite pod kits,
4 dodgy energy drink.
3 packs of cotton.
2 clacking coils and a smart tank filled with pear juice.
There you go. There you go. That was
how many
a
tanks
blast
did
from
you
the
wick
past.
that you screwed up with there and all leaked?
It would a coil. It would, I think it would a thing of coil. Right, we've got 28 votes, and we've each yes at the moment.
Yes, so we are. Are we calling it now, Benny?
Telly says what just happened. Yep, we'll call it. We'll end the poll there. It's a yes
Okay.
for thing.
So you get to choose how much sweetener is going in there now.
Probably 1%, right?
Yeah, I use the Perillum Super Sweet at 1% in all my juices.
Okay, so I will just add that on, and I'm pretty sure you can do the math on that.
Yeah.
Bah,
So, yeah,
humbug. I'm with you. Exactly.
Right, so
Katie says it takes a lot to make the cream.
Last minute replacement: pure pumpkin for VSO milk and VSO honey. Still VSO, right?
do you need to know how much PG and VG goes in now?
Nah, I'm good.
Okie dokie then. So now,
Although you're gonna have to mix me more base off with this because this is gonna polish me off there, Tim.
Oh, a whole 10 mils will polish you up.
That's
Right,
all I
so-
had left after last night.
now for the little twist. Now we get you're going to put a poll up.
I will not put a
Benny.
poll up.
But
Start
this is
poll.
whether Tim or Lady vapes the mix.
It's not a gross mix, so I don't care.
I mean, either way, I'm gonna try it. But if you guys want to make Tim vape it, that's fine.
Yeah, it turned out good. This time she's willing to try it. Last time I was like, fuck this. She would have voted for sure last time.
No.
I bring you a victim, I mean a guest, and look what you do.
There you go. Tim Lady.
I'm just pumpkined out. You know how many pumpkins she's had me try lately? Holy crap.
I'm
Do you know how
good
long
and
it took me
pumpkined
to
out.
record that? Do you know that bit I did? Bearing in mind, I have all the song. It's about 30 fucking seconds. It took me about 3 days to record that.
You had to try and talk without an accent, didn't you?
Yeah. Honestly, it took me about 3 days to get it right.
Didn't take you 3 days to decide. It's probably the fat rabbit dripper. Fat rabbit tank, right? That thing leaked for everybody, pretty much.
Yeah,
That
it
thing
will.
had bottle leak issues, didn't it? Fat rabbit for a lot of people.
Yeah, except from Pugs, and he says it's the best stripper out there.
Best tank out there.
Best
Everybody
tank,
else
yeah.
says it leaks like
Everybody else says it's shite, but he says it's fantastic.
Bill threw his in the garbage, didn't he?
He got stuck. He couldn't take the top. He couldn't take the bottom off. So 'cause he's made it, he couldn't get the bottom off. He couldn't split it.
Yeah, but he had problems leaking anyway before that, so I'm sure.
Oh
he
man,
didn't
just
mind.
dumped fucking juice everywhere for a laugh.
Right, should we just run this for one more minute, Benny?
Yeah, we can
I know,
do.
man.
I
Give up,
totally
Sid.
just almost put this down to write out a label and realized that I don't get to name it either.
At the moment, it looks like Tim is vaping it.
Whatever. Should start drying my coil out, huh?
Right, so we'll end it there. It's Tim that's vaping it. End the boat there. It's Tim that's
Tim is
vaping it.
vaping it. Right, now we need a name. I'm going for Ladies Luscious, Ladies Cream Cookie.
What were you going to say then, Liam?
No, I was going to say Luscious Cream Cookie, but no, I just can't be bothered typing that in.
Give us a name, people. Give us a name. Give us a name for this juice.
Is that a name suggestion, Swamp Thing?
Fat rabbit leaking.
While you guys come up with the name, I'll run this out to Tim.
Lady in the Tim.
I like that one, Lady in the Tim. Oh, my nose is running. It's like a tap. It's running down my nose, down my face. Sorry.
Oh, I'm making another one. I was like, that tastes good.
I'll have to sit like this.
Here you go.
I'd say if anything, if
I don't know that, Tim.
I'd say if it doesn't taste great off a shake, I'd say it's probably a promising steeper.
Yeah,
This
I have a
doesn't-
feeling this is going to stay. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Other than my
It doesn't-
little sweet.
Liberty's Lush Bathtub Juice.
It doesn't.
Oh wow,
look,
that's sweet. That is super
It doesn't
sweet.
doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. Apart from the pumpkin.
Oh, because I totally overdripped that. I put more like 2% sweetener in it, Tim.
What?
Benny's snot in a bottle.
No, I didn't really put 2% in it.
It
Dripped
tastes
over
like it
like
could have that much in it.
0.01%.
Up and up. I'm waiting to vape until we got a name.
7
Please
people.
don't name it that. I don't want to put that on a label on a bottle.
What? Benny's snot in a bottle.
I vaped some things with bad names before, but
Do you know, this is
Like
why I
that
can't
plum
grow
one
a
I was
beard.
talking
Look,
about?
you see that there? I let me whiskers grow a bit, and I get a rust there. Straight underneath my chin bollocks. Steep for 2 weeks. Tim's Bumpkin Cream. Snottle bottle juice.
it's not bad.
Oh, here we go. We go. The jokes now. It's not bad. I quite like that.
I didn't come up with that. It's from
Let's
Disjointed.
Lady of the Timp. Lady of the Timp's PB Cream.
All right, let's see how bad this is. Definitely
Right,
sweet.
so I think it's going to be called Lady of the Timp PB Cream. There we go.
Okay. I'm just trying to find where the share button is on the YouTube app, so I can actually grab the link to put into the LR.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Pumpkin and the peanut butter are kind of right there with each other. You know what it tastes like? An unsweetened, and this is weird because it does taste like an unsweetened version compared to a sweetened. But it's like an unsweetened pie filling if you dump some peanut butter in it, like a pumpkin pie filling with peanut butter in it. Doesn't really taste like cookie anymore.
Like, I would totally make a peanut butter pumpkin pie now.
I'm good. This is close.
Yeah. So, Tim, 1 out of 10?
No, this is probably 7.
Ooh.
I mean, it's decent. It's decent.
There
Would
you
I,
go.
would
Yeah,
I
I'd give it
make it
about a
myself with the
6.5,
pumpkin
7.
in it? Probably not, but not that I hate pumpkin. It's just I'm kind of over pumpkin.
Pumpkin's only good for one time every year.
Yeah,
Halloween.
like for a few weeks. I can do a few weeks of
For
it.
the day. For the
But we
day.
did that.
Halloween.
No, pumpkin starts like in January and ends in December.
No, it's the other way around. But it's in the month of November only.
So what
mean,
we're
it's
saying
good.
then, decent, not decent, worth doing. Could you swap out the peanut butter, because obviously we can't get the peanut butter here. So what would you put in? Would you take that out completely?
If you're gonna, well, no, the peanut butter wasn't VSO. That was peanut butter was
pumpkin.
Pearl.
Sorry, pumpkin.
It's the Perlin.
Pumpkin. There really isn't one. There really isn't a substitute for the pure pumpkin.
So take it out then completely then.
Yeah, you'd have to take it out completely because it's really not a substitute because there's no spice to it. Any pumpkin that you have on the market, even his other pumpkin has a spice in it. Has the pumpkin spice. This doesn't have any
This is
pumpkin
just
spice.
like pure pumpkin puree. Like you baked a pumpkin and made a puree without putting anything
Can't
in
really think of another thing, like maybe some type of squash, but I'm not really sure there's a squash that's quite.
So just take it out completely then, because it's only for Halloween. So you can just do it. Put your favourite fruit in there. Put mango in there, a banana, whatever.
I do like this better than you remember Sad Boy's pumpkin cookie. I think this is better than Sad Boy.
All right, there you go then.
All right, so Lady and the Tim PB Cream is now live on ELR.
Not bad.
There you go. Go check
I'm
it out.
vaping it as well. I like it. I would have made a 25 of it.
Well, there you go then.
So you say that now.
Yeah, now she's trying it, yeah. No, it doesn't taste
Yeah,
like
but
cherry chops,
look
cough
at all
drops.
this juice I have, and this is just what's in here. I have like tons of bottles out there I gotta vape through.
Right, we are coming up to that time. It is time to go because I'm feeling shite now, so sorry, cut it short. Well, we've got 5 minutes overtime. So, right, we'll go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Lady Liberty. Real Flavours. Real Flavours has no spice, apparently. Real Flavours, super concentrate.
We haven't tried that one.
Right.
But yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad that I didn't get a cherry cough drop again doing this mixing thing. I got something vapable and kind of delicious. And I'll pass it to Tim.
All right. Tonight, Golf Tea Vapes channel, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We should have a new release for the for TV theme songs by Adam.
Is it going to be both, or is it going to be the Christmas one tonight? Because he was working on a new Christmas one too.
He said TV theme song for sure. Christmas maybe, is what he said.
Okay.
So yeah, that's for tonight, and then Saturday we're doing Christmas mints on my channel. Cool. And then next Tuesday is the Christmas nuts. So because we're getting ready for Christmas.
Rocky, we're doing another nut episode for you.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking I thought of Rocky when we did that. Rocky, and the thumbnail, you'll like it, Rocky. It's definitely gonna be something Bob picks on. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for next week, and we are going over what was it we're going over Tuesday? Well, noted on Tuesday anyway. We're gonna be harvest berries and wild berries and such.
Cool.
Which would be Monday, not Tuesday.
Mondays, yes. So yes, and then I'll pass it to
me because Glenn can finish it off because I can't breathe and do all spiel. So
okay, and I'll pass it to Benny, which is unusual.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little bit unwell and I've got a bit downhill towards the last bit of it, but Liam stepped up. Thank you very much, Tim and Lady Liberty. So thank you very much, guys. And you'll see us next week. I'll pass it over to Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Thanks, everybody. Chat, you've been great, as you are every single week. Without you, we wouldn't have much of a show. If anybody wishes to follow me for my recipes, including the random U.K.E-liquid mixing ones, you can jump onto ELR and follow me as Sherlock Holmes. You can also follow me on Vaping Community Calculator as Sherlock Holmes. I am slowly getting back into mixing. I think I'm going to release that peach custard recipe because it was banging. I went through 250 ml in the space of a week.
Cool.
Yeah, and anybody who needs any mixing advice, pop onto Facebook on Monkey on Juice and message.
Vape Gems.
Yep, and just message any of us admin on that group, and we will be more than happy to help you. And please don't forget to visit vapegems.co.uk. Graham's new baby. He has lots of flavors there from small U.K.E-liquid mixing companies, including some that you cannot get from anywhere else, like Shy Tots. Very fast delivery, good value for money. And do not forget to visit our sponsor, flavorcraver.co.uk, for all of your one-shot mixing needs. Right. Thanks, everybody, and we will be back next week.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.